is going on, everybody? I'm holding a giant box, and yes, I am pretty strong. This is a quarter scale. I hit the gym. Today, guys, I'm going to unbox it and do my very first test drive. So what do you say? Go get yourself one of these and watch this video because, well, am I gonna like it? Let's hope I like it. Otherwise, you're not going to be very happy with my advice on saying get one of these. I'm doing a static exercise. It's called Losi box holding. This is cardio. Would my lovely assistant please come over and spin the box around? Okay. You spun it to the back, huh?
Yes.
Back matters. All right, let's.
all the details.
Oh, the details. Yes. She wants me to tell you guys about the details. I could do that. All right, so first thing, race inspired. I'm not gonna go too crazy into depth on this. We'll just cover some of the main features. Everything you see here is included. The stand, we have a front crash structure. That means when you hit an armor, you probably will survive. We have a real cable-driven disc brake lean bars. These are removable, when you become that high expert level and you want to go straight without looking like you need training wheels. A rear fender that does pivot, move. When you do pop a wheelie, this bike does have multiple modes. I'll discuss more about the modes later. Let's take a quick look right here at the internals with the body off. So I know you're looking at those two electric motors. The one on the bottom is a 20,000 RPM gyro motor. So this thing spins up, and that is what gives the Promoto its stability. It has 3 different modes: dirt, street, and wheelie mode. In case you want to pop a wheelie real easy, or you want to go super straight and make sure that it doesn't pop a wheelie when you're racing. Real metal chain. We have the factory included off-road dirt tires. Let's see what else. Now, this is a picture of what this one has. It's a quarter scale, about 20 inches long. Now, this model, I did purchase it with the battery. With the battery, it's about $50 more. Without the battery, yes, if you did the math correct, it's $50 less. So these do come in multiple colors. I got the green one just because, well, green is good. Let's take a look at what is in fact really included and what is necessary. On the right, it says required items. Nothing, brother, nothing. We have the motorcycle itself. We have the smart transmitter, 4 AA batteries, 5,000 milliamp hour 2S, a bunch of crap, chain lube, fine tuning parts, fork and shock tools. I like the tools. Well, would you please lay this thing on this other side? I want to cover the top of this box, my lovely assistant. So get strong, hit the gym, do static exercises, and move the box. Okay, on this side, we have a real good close look at how the mechanics of the system works. Actually, for the price, let's call this about $550 without the battery, you're getting some pretty high-end electronics. Let me read a little bit about this right here. Anything interesting? So we have patent pending Spectrum Tech on-the-fly drive modes. That's what I was talking about. So we have dirt mode. Allows the Promoto-MX to pitch up enough without clipping the throttle. Street mode senses when the Promoto-MX starts to pitch up and clips the throttle, getting the front tire back in the ground to accelerate as much as possible. And the wheelie control, it says let him rip. Wheelie mode lets you hold wheelies on smooth surfaces all the way to top speed. Damn, that sounded hot. Well, guys, I think it's time to open the box up. Would you please rotate the box? I have a preconceived notion. For some reason, when you open up the box, it's gonna look hot. All right, let's lift it up. Yo, Melissa, this box is taller than you. All right. From the top, great packaging. We have the quick start guide. It looks like some stickers, some other stuff, blah, blah, blah. Let's remove the cardboard from the top. Oh yeah, going from the top makes me feel happy. The Promoto is right there. First, let's take out that black box right here. This appears to be the battery. Yep, it's the battery. Would you please unbox the battery right now? Just open it up. Dude, did someone open that before? I did. Okay, take the battery out. Let's take a look at it. So this is the Spectrum Smart battery. You do need the included charger for this battery, but yes, you can basically run any 2S compatible battery with your basic, Armor Ready IC5 style plug. So we have the factory included Spectrum radio. This, in fact, I know it looks like a regular radio, but this is tailored to this particular model. If you put the radio down a little bit, I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Notice right here, it says flywheel off and on. That's right. That's the gyro. They call it a flywheel, which kind of makes sense. I kind of like the RC terminology. In factory mode, it comes with the dirt setting. Then you can change it later on. Throttle limit, that's all basic, Spectrum stuff. But yes, this radio does seem to be unique for this model. It's not really an off-the-shelf unit because we could turn the flywheel off and on. So without the gyro, I'm actually kind of interested to see if it'll even go straight. Let's put this radio to the side. Next up, let's lift the motorcycle. Just do your best. Take this thing out. I know it's a quarter scale. Oh yeah. Do it nice and slow. Is it heavy? No. It's not heavy. Damn, I want the Nitro gang out here to think it's heavy. Now they think they're gonna buy a light RC. No, this thing heavy. Okay. All right, so it's well packaged. It looks like it came in something that looks like a, I can't say the word, but it starts with a C and ends in an ohm. Okay, let's remove the covering. Oh, wow. It looks really good. This guy is dressed to perfection. Wow, this thing is impressive. Hold it because there's a stand over there. So just hold it for now. Wow, this thing is juicy. He got clothes. By the way, you can get different color clothes for this dude. Does his head spin? Head don't spin. You gotta have a head spinner. You gotta have a head spinner. All right, wheels. Well, they're rubber. By the way, the wheels are cheap and easy to replace. They're like literally $15. I looked at the parts for this bike. They are not expensive. Let's see how the shocks are. All right, the shocks are soft. Can we get another press? Oh yeah, that is some crazy suspension travel. I'm gonna do it again. Wow, that is traveling. So I looked up the quick start guide, pretty useful. Losi does offer it on their website. Let's just keep this bike here for now. Hold on, you gotta hold it. Gravity has a tendency of making things fall down to the ground, okay? So just keep holding it. All right, on the inside, we have the stand. You just gotta back that thing up. Let's go, back it up. All right, that's it, let it go. Yeah, just that we're on a crooked, garden thing over here, so this thing don't open up all the way. Man, this thing is actually quite large. So this is that fender they were talking about. So when you pop a wheelie, it moves. The exhaust has a clever setup here. When we put the battery in, I will show it to you guys. Let me take a quick walk around to this side. Here is the real metal caliper with a motorcycle style brake cable. That is impressive. The crash bars, as I said, these are removable and they are flexible. Pretty awesome setup right out of the box. You know what? This thing is a real looker. So the braking system on this is front mechanical disc brake and rear electronic brake because the electric motor is connected. So inside the box, we still have a couple goodies. I'm gonna reach over, pull them out, and we will discuss. Here is the charger. This is the included factory charger. Yes, it looks like it cost about the same price as a McDonald's double cheeseburger, which is not much. Well, depending if you think inflation is a scam or not. The rest of the stuff inside this box, let's see, we got some tools. Pretty beefy looking hardcore tools, honestly. These are like wrenches you could use on a Honda. Is that a stake? Oh wow, look. We have like a stake right there. Are they trying to get us to kill vampires? I think this stake is meant right here. Yeah. So when you're outside, you could stick this stake into the post. Vampires are not gonna get you. They're not gonna get you. We have chain lube. That's a nice little touch. You could feel lubed up. Here we have the stand for the motorcycle. What's this over here? Take out that plastic baggie. And wow, this is a real nice touch. They included AA batteries, Raymax Super Power Alkaline. Man, Losi really wasn't lying. Everything they said you needed, you actually have. Yeah, even AA batteries. You know, for let's say 550 without this charger and the lipo, this is impressive. This is a giant looking motorcycle for now. Power switch conveniently located right there by the shin. Most likely you're probably just gonna keep it positioned on this stand. It will go on the bottom. Awesome, awesome, look at that. If you back up, both of the wheels are slightly off the ground. Look at that. Perfect weight distribution of the stand. Let's put the 4 AA batteries in. Just want to power this thing on. They do weigh a good amount. That means these are not zinc. They're good quality batteries. Let's put them in. So they do charge you 50 bucks for the battery and the charger. If you do happen to have these batteries, it's pretty much no reason to spend that much. I mean, it is a 5,000 milliamp hour, but this is a smart battery. So notice you do not have a typical balance port. So if you think you're gonna charge this with your regular hobby grade charger, good luck, bro. You're gonna be using the world's slowest charger right here. And you know what, guys? I'm able to say things like this because on this channel, I am not sponsored. Nobody is paying me to talk about this motorcycle. Today in the RC industry, we have the movers, the shakers, and the 100% liars out there where they only tell you the good things. Well, me, since I am not sponsored, other than a couple gracious channel members out there and some Patreon supporters, I can bring you the 100% truth. And you know what the truth is? Don't spend the 50 bucks for this battery unless you really have no other battery. But today, that's kind of rare. To put the battery in, you got to do a little bit of investigating under the rear end, you know? So we're going to pull this giant body clip out. It is captured, so you're not going to lose this body clip for a while. Now, this doesn't really do much. This is just for like crash protection, you could say. We're going to flip down the battery tray. You could just simply drop it down, and you could look in the internals, the intestines of what makes a Losi motorcycle go. There's not much in there. So notice this exhaust is actually a clever piece disguising part of the battery compartment. Pretty clever. Now, the connection is right over here. The best thing to do will be to insert the battery upside down. And then we're going to route the wire along the exhaust. Once the battery is installed, I'm going to try to connect this like so. All right, it's inserted. Now we're gonna route the wires along the exhaust. We're just gonna close it up, guide it along the area where you guide it, and we'll put the body clip back in. The world's fattest body clip. Isn't it? Oh, man. You need Crocodile Dundee hands. Gotta tell you guys, people say Nitro is hard. I'm working hard over here. Sweat on my forehead. What the hell is that? Let's close it up. Finally got it. I don't know how I'm even going to be able to remove this body clip. This thing is super tight in there. Let's get it in the light right there. You see that body clip? It's gonna be tough. Let's hope the wires are okay. There's really not much I could do here with the wires, actually. So it is a pretty good connection. I do see a good amount of aluminum. We could see the rear monoshock hiding right there. By the way, guys, sorry about the crazy shadows today. You know, you can't control the clouds, is what I'll say. Can't control the clouds. All right. Now that I did a little bit of work, I have a drop of sweat in my eye over here. You see the sweat? You see the sweat? Mm-hmm. Go get a cup of water, throw it at me. I'm kidding around. Should we turn it on? Let's do it. My first attempt to turn the electronics on. Let's go. Power. Oh yeah, so this thing has an interesting arming feature. By the way, when you arm it, it has to be not moving. So don't be moving the thing around. It has to set. There's gonna be a bunch of noises coming from it when we arm it. Let's turn the power button on. Oh yeah, here we go. Arming. Okay, when it arms, I think it's supposed to be lights on the radio. Okay, so it's flashing. It takes, well, they said it's supposed to take 5 seconds. Yo, oh, there we go. We got the green LEDs over there, the smart LEDs for the spectrum. That means our battery, well, it's 75% full. Oh, the steering, baby. Wow. We are going left. We are going right. I want to run it. I want to run it real bad. You know, I don't hear the flywheel. Let's turn the flywheel on. Could our lovely assistant please slide that flywheel button to the right in the middle? Slide it. Yep. Oh, listen to that flywheel wind up. It's still spooling up. That's a 20,000 RPM flywheel right there. More RPM than a Honda S2000. Flywheel is spinning, so basically what it does is as I move it, oh man, it's moving my whole body. The goal of the flywheel is to keep the bike upright. That's the goal. Oh man, it's actually, I'm trying to like move like this with it, and it keeps going to a different side every time I move. You see that? I'm not even moving the bike, it's doing it in my hand, so it's basically using a gyro to stabilize. Flywheel gang, too damn excited. Let's hit it right over here. So the battery is already basically 50%. This thing takes a whole lot of juice. That's why you need a Nitro, but you also need this, right? Let me put it down. Let's see what's gonna happen. Sick. It's gonna be a hand launch. I'm not doing anything crazy. All right, ready? No Volkswagens? Volkswagen just left. Oh, it's going straight, baby. Wow, this thing looks great. The handling is pretty okay. It's come this direction. Oh, I popped a wheelie. Oh. Oh, wow. We're gonna do this again. Let's go. Oh man, this thing really balances fantastic. Oh yeah, that's why you need those lean bars. So watch this, it's gonna basically raise itself up when I hit it. Yeah, so you need a little bit more turning radius, but this is a pretty narrow street. Let's come towards us. Sick. First run, nothing bad happened. So when you shut this down, very, very important that you turn the flywheel off first. So check this out, we're gonna turn off the flywheel. That will turn the gyro off. And the flywheel has a little bit of drag brake built in. You don't wanna just turn the radio off because, well, as the flywheel is spinning up, it will take forever, maybe about 5 minutes to turn itself off. It's beeping because, well, the flywheel is turned off. I gotta say, this thing has a lot of sickening tech. I'm gonna go charge the battery, run it a little more. Let's hit the grass. Oh yeah, great launch. Normally I don't even run my RCs over here, but this bike is pretty big. It's taking the grass, no problem. Wheelie on the grass, battery's almost half down, by the way. Well, more than half. Still did a wheelie. This thing is fun. Yeah, these tires are so large that they easily handle the grass. Normally, like RC tires, they're obviously smaller. Oh, too much traction right here. The gyro couldn't hang. Looks like I got parsley in the back. Transition from the pavement to the grass, very adequate. If you smell what the Nitro gang is cooking.
So fine, but her breath is like, whoa. She say she wanna dance, but she don't know how to.